says I'm live. Well, they're about to hear some fan noise. Crank that bitch down a little bit.
Shut up.
Oh, shit. Well, we've got exactly 3 people watching, and we've got negative thumbs down. Just the way my little plan was working out here. But I guess, I don't know, dude. It seems like the further along I go with this shit, I kind of forget what I need to do with this shit. But I guess I'll go ahead and lift the curtain here. You know what it is. It's the smoothest transition in any damn show game. There's nobody that can touch it. There's nobody that will ever be able to duplicate this. And I'm sure there's so many people right now going, yeah, okay. Anyway, here we go. So what we did here is we've got a live feed into Mark's room, but Mark said to hell with it. He quit. And he said, I can't do this shit. I'd rather work alone. But he left his camera on just so we could have all the little boxes filled up on the screen. But anyway, what's going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 353. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Well, I lied. Here, he's back. I guess he just rejoined, so he hasn't quit yet, but it's
not yet.
It's coming, folks. But anyway, we've got the master plan. Mr. Mike Vapes back with us too, so we've got a full crowd back in the house. And I guess with that being said, let me put the brakes on real quick because it might be a minute before I can say this. Michael Blim, thank you for the donation there. He says, hey, pig pokers. You know what? I did have a little pig poker around here, and I don't know where I've set it. But anyway, take it away, Mark.
All right. What am I vaping on? I got this fucking thing right here.
Should you say this first? Mark is sick right now. I don't know what's going on with Mark quite. So Mark is going to be kind of like a little loopy tonight. So let's just say that before we get cranked.
Well, I'm kind of getting over being sick. And like right before like an hour before the show, my right ear just started ringing like real loud, and it's still ringing really loud. I don't know why it's ringing so loud. Like it wasn't something that slowly started happening. It just happened instantly. So I laid down, took like a 30-minute nap, and it's still fucking ringing super fucking loud. It's just, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, that mod with the Saker's tank. And where's all my shit at? Oh, we got this thing. Anakin. Yeah. We got the cum drop. We got the, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. We got that. I think that's Anakin. All these pod systems. We got we got that one. And we got that one. Juice. Actually, everything is filled up with Triple X. I'm starting to vape this, and it's really, really nice.
Sweet.
And I got some Jam Monster. There you go. Take it away, Mr. Michael Vapes.
All right. Hello, everyone. What am I vaping on? The DNA Geek Vape Pod Mod thing. Vaping on that. We got a circus clowns in there. Circus candy, my bad. Patches. Inside that, I'm also vaping on patches. What is that? Whatever that is. That bottle, the mixed berry one. I got it inside the Boxer, Burrow Boxer, and I got the Mission Orbit inside there. And shout out to Dan Carey for them coils from that Twisted Loop guy, whatever his name is. Twisted Timmy's coils. I got one of them, these coils inside here. Pretty nice. Vaping on that, and we got the Boxer 21700 with the Eclipse, and we have some of Joe motherfucking Effin Turner Raspberry Custard inside there. A couple of pods. Vaping on the Smoke Smock Enfix Pro and the Weenax H1, and inside there, I think both of them. Yeah, no, one of them has a Zook supercharger in there, and the other one's got Zook decked. That's it. ST,
All
talk
right.
to us.
Before I get cranked up, I see we have a little special guest. Big shout out there to Mr. David Swearingen. Uh, he just had him a little birthday yesterday. And if I remember correctly, he made a comment last week about how he only has one birthday a year and he still thought he might be older than Marvin Norton. You're nowhere near Marvin Norton.
Nah, you ain't.
Marvin Norton is old as dirt. So, David,
Old as-
you're just like a little youngster compared to that.
Yep.
But happy birthday to you. You
Happy birthday, David.
you also need to check your messages there. And so tonight, man, real simple. I got a couple of pod systems here. As always, I got the side by side working with the intake MTL from Mr. Mike Vapes down there. And I've got, I think this is really the only juice that I'm working on in the office. But I can say this, I've still been working on the Stevie Marquez juice, and gotta say, man, that dude is a hell of a DIYer. I'm pretty, I'm amazed by some of the flavors here. They are very good. So, but yeah, Tuesday night we got the full crew back in the house. It's been a little bit, been a couple of weeks, and I completely forgot what I was about to say beyond that. So we could probably all just sit here and be quiet about things, or we could get into it about things, or we could sit here and just all talk mad shit about things. But there is one topic that is going on that I was just enlightened to probably not too long ago. It looks like YouTube is back out on patrol, and it looks like some of the big channels are getting a little strike action against them again. So if you don't see some of your favorite YouTube celebrities out there, it means that they've got a strike. They've probably lost their appeal, and they won't be able to do anything for at least a week. So
Someone get hit?
multiple people got hit from what I'm understanding.
So we got Grim Green, Ambitions Vapor, KJ Andy O,
Holy shit.
Jay Hayes,
Oh.
Suck My Matt,
Oh.
also known as Suck My Mod, also known as Matt from SNN. I don't think if he's got any more. Oh, Matt Cully.
Yep, there you go.
I also know that I found out today I got contacted by some Italian peeps from Italy, the Italy peeps. They want to know if in the US everyone's getting hit with strikes, because in Italy all the reviewers all getting hit with strikes. I'm like, yeah, everyone's getting hit. So this is a worldwide. They're hitting off everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy shit. I've been all day just looking on my phone, looking on the channel, looking for everything. Cause I just know I'm gonna get hit. I'm just shocked it hasn't happened yet.
It's
Wow.
kind of strange.
Vaping with Vic, yes, Dave. Vaping with Vic was another one.
Oh, was he? Wow. Holy
It's
shit.
strange how this happens, because it's like the heat will be on for a little while and everybody's stressing, wondering when the next YouTube personality is going to be hit, and then there's silence. It seems like for months, and everything goes dormant, nobody hears anything, everything's cool again, and then bam, they start firing back off at folks. So I guess this is something that will never change. No matter what you do to your channel, there's always that potential that they can reach out and touch someone.
Yeah.
So
You know what they nailed Jay for?
what's that?
Jay mentioned his own personal website where he don't sell vape products on there. It's apparel. His apparel site, I guess.
Oh, okay.
They gave him a strike for that. And
And
even with the explaining, telling them to just go on the site and look.
he lost the appeal.
Yeah. I found out from Matt, which is the same thing they did to me. When he appealed his, within 30 seconds, denied. So it's obviously they still got the computers or whatever, the algorithm somehow looking at it. You know what? Red Vapes, I just saw YouTube and Elon in the same. Yeah, I want Elon to buy YouTube. I'd love that. But anyway, yeah, so
I'd
we'll see what
prefer
happens with these guys.
I'd prefer anybody, I don't care who the name is behind it, to buy YouTube up if you had freedom of speech and were able to do what you wanted to do. I mean, I'm not talking about going, I realize there's got to be some regulations. Like, I mean, you don't want to start a live feed and then go into a crowd of people and just start opening fire on folks and show it to the world. But like, for stuff we're involved with and like other communities are involved with, that you've got to walk such a thin line on, it sucks.
Yeah, you should have bought YouTube instead of Twitter.
I would believe that would have been a lot more than a 44 bill.
Oh, yeah.
But
Really?
he is the richest man in the world. He could probably afford any price tag they put on it. So,
You know what the problem is with you? I totally understand. I agree with putting links in the videos for vape products. I agree why. Fine. But at least fix the problem of you guys giving strikes to the channels that are following the rules. That's the thing.
True.
That's the bull crap, that their algorithm, and then they have the nerve to reject the appeal, even when they do say a human looked at it, which is bull crap.
Yeah.
That's the part that's aggravating. Sucks, because you're doing the right thing. Well, I speak for myself. I know I was doing the right thing, and I was on 2 strikes at one point. And I don't know why they're having issues. I went into YouTube. I had a chat with them through the Creator Studio, through email with that. And they actually told me that they weren't going to remove the strikes, but I don't know what happened. They ended up removing them. Everything, even the warning came off.
Oh,
So my channel then became like it was a brand new, free and clear channel. Don't even have a warning on it. So, well, who knows? Maybe they'll have the same luck that something like that will happen for them.
Yeah. I mean, it almost makes you wonder again. I mean, at least for y'all. Well, I mean, really even for myself. But I'm at that point. I'm kind of still stuck by what I've said. If they hit me, they just hit me. I mean, I don't want to lose this channel. But if I lost it, I mean, y'all, the stakes are higher for y'all than what it is for me, obviously. But it even makes me think, though, do I just need to go back through every review product that I did a video on and remove those videos and just keep the shows up? Or what do I need to do? I mean, because we still all have reviews on our channels, and it appears like it doesn't matter if you followed the rule to a T, they're still handing out strikes. So
now they have this new thing. I don't know if you guys have had it happen to you. I've been getting a lot of videos to where now, if you've had it monetized, they'll demonetize it and make it to where, and I demonetize it, I'm sorry, age restrict it, the video.
Oh yeah.
So now you'll get an email telling you specifically the exact seconds or minutes, whatever, of what you say in the video, and that's the reason why it got age restricted.
Matter of fact, to be...
Hey, hold up. Let me finish. 5 seconds into my video, I got age restricted. You know what it was?
What's that?
What's up, peeps? Mike Vapes here. So by me saying that, it got age restricted. It's like, well, are you serious now? Even that's broken.
So I received this at 2:55 this morning from YouTube. YouTube age restricted your content.
Gives you a timestamp, right?
It's from the True Vapor Show, number 30, which means that was in the first year of doing these shows. And it is. The timestamp for that show, I haven't actually go to look to see what I'd said. It's at the very first, within the first 5 seconds of whatever I said to fire that. It probably was this. Hey, it's the True Vapor Show. Or some
yeah,
shit.
Exactly.
So, yeah. But
it's ridiculous that even their new way, basically what they did wrong there was putting a timestamp. Because right now they're just showing how screwed up their algorithm is.
Yes.
Just from the timestamp.
Is it
They
the word?
can't even get that right.
Is it the word vape that's setting it off?
Oh, that's what I'm wondering. So, and just like you just saying that, Mark, what makes me think now, okay, do I need to change the name of the show? Do I need to change my name? Do I just need to be ST on YouTube and get the vape shit out of it? Because now the word vape, you know, vape is what's setting it off.
A couple of years ago, everyone got the vape out of their name. A lot of people did, anyways.
Yep.
I've had, I think this past few days, like 5 videos that got age restricted, and on one of those videos it was in the beginning, so it's not the word because it would have been on all the videos that happened.
True.
I start off saying that my name in the video, but I'm gonna, just out of curiosity, I deleted them, so they're gonna be in the beginning of trash here. Let's see. But see the timestamps on these.
I mean, I don't want to say preferably, and for the people that follow this channel, that watch this show, know who I am. Everybody knows I've used the name ST Vapes ever since, other than when I first started the channel for the first couple of videos, I actually used my name. That was the name of my channel. I didn't know any better. So, you know, it almost sounded like I was a business when I would start a video. But then it was like, okay, I need to get some kind of little stage name here for this YouTube fucking thing.
Yeah.
But
it's not that. I mean, the last video was 5 seconds in, and then the video before that was for a product that I reviewed. Let's see, what's it? The ET Auto Pod Vape by Vaptio. I think it's an old video. That was 9 minutes and 20 seconds in on the video.
So now we can't say the C word or the V word.
You know what? I think we can. We just got so used to saying that like that now. It's just, it almost sounds comical saying it like that.
The funny part is it's at 9 minutes and 20 seconds, right? This is the funny part. The video itself is 9 minutes and 27 seconds. So the part where it's 9 minutes and 20 seconds, I'm not even talking. It's like there's like the ending, like the logos, like the
music playing and the outro and all that shit, right?
The outro thing. So it got age restricted for an outro. That's no talking or nothing or no advertising. Nothing like that. So it shows you that their shit's broken.
Makes absolutely no sense. I mean, and what I was about to say, it wouldn't bug me at all if you just looked at this channel and you seen ST on there. I don't have to have the vapes on there, and I probably wouldn't put anything else on there. I just have ST for a channel. I mean, for new people, they might be like, okay, but you know.
You know how hard it would be to find your channel? Just typing in ST, there'd probably be like a million things that
probably
would
so. But you know what? Yeah. I'm at a point now, as long as I've been doing this, I don't think there's too many people that are typing this name looking for this anymore. So
yeah,
I've never been a sought after commodity, and I'm probably way off in the clearance bin right now. So, but big shout out to, I just seen him, Stephen Garlington. What's going on? Everybody, if you haven't, y'all send your thoughts and prayers over to him. His mom's having a little bit of a hard time right now, but big shout out to our man, Mr. Garlington.
Shout out, baby.
I don't know, man. It's, you know, I've seen the bullshit that goes on with YouTube over the years I've been doing it, and I still feel like what I got my warning for was one of the biggest piles of shit that, you know, you could give a warning to a channel, but I don't run or control things, and I know how this world works now.
This happens every time, like every, I don't know.
Every couple of months, it seems like.
Yeah, they hit all these channels. Everyone's like, oh shit, they start changing things up, and then it just goes away. Like nothing ever happened. Then it comes back.
Yep. So
Get
I
your
don't
act
know.
together. YouTube shit. Like either get rid of us or let us be. One or the other.
Yeah.
None of the in the middle shit. If you're gonna get rid of somebody, get rid of Ginger Industries. That's probably one channel that should not even be on YouTube.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I would never go that far, but obviously opinions are different on this panel. But
Have you guys been following that the Johnny Depp trial thingy?
Yeah.
Mark has, I haven't.
I've been watching lots of like people putting clips and stuff, and dude, it's pathetic. Especially her lawyer. She is horrid.
Yep.
What's her name? Heard's lawyer, whatever her name is. Is it Amanda Herb? Herb or Heard? Oh God.
I've only heard bits and pieces of that trial, and it's like every time that I see the little bits and pieces, which Mark's kind of updated me a few things on it, but apparently he did win it, right?
That's not over yet.
Oh, I thought it was.
I think he's gonna win it. I mean, there's
I thought the nail in the coffin was the there was like some type of audio recording where she was basically saying you know you're not going to win it or something like this because you're
something about you're a man. Nobody's gonna believe you.
Exactly.
So basically, she just admitted in that she's
I had to stop watching it because whenever I started watching it, I would sit there all day and watch the whole fucking thing up until like 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm like, I can't watch it no more. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
you got. That's why you got to look for the channels that show all the good clips.
Yeah,
Funny shit.
that's what I've been doing right now. Just watching small clips.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when something drags on that long, I'd rather it be like that's just kind of I mean, it's very serious for them, but like onlookers, it just doesn't feel like, somebody's life's not at stake. We're not determining whether or not somebody's going to prison for life or about to get electrocuted or something like that. Somebody's just trying to win some money in this deal right here. So, but
Well, that's the bad thing though, is because she'd come out and say something like that, and he lost all of his future roles in lots of movies. Especially the Pirates movies. He was supposed to do another movie, and they got dumped. So he's lost. He's basically was getting blackballed by all of Hollywood, where he ain't gonna be no more movies because of this. So.
Mark, your buddy's in chat. I just thought I'd let you know if you didn't see it.
Arc's ringing ear. Oh, hello, Mr. Ringing Ear. I can hear you loud and clear, by the way. I'd appreciate it if you stop. Thank you.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I guess it's down to you two now. Y'all will be the last ones that can put videos out for a little bit, I guess, because everybody else is going to be stuck behind the sidelines with shit. But
I'll expect my strike like probably tomorrow morning.
I'm guessing that there's not just a whole lot still sitting in the queue that has to be had things done. I don't know. Mike looked like he'd been a little busy lately. I've been seeing in my suggested. It looks like you've been doing some product drops here with a few things.
With what?
Vaping wise.
I think I've done 2 videos, dude. I had such a bad trip, and when I say trip, I don't mean that I was on drugs tripping.
Yeah.
The trip I was away on. When I came back, I recorded a video early in the morning. So I think it was for the Enfix Pro, the Smoke Enfix Pro. So I could tell as I'm editing the video, I could see that I'm very sleepy talking. It was early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, fuck me. I'm saying to myself, and I'm editing the video, and I'm still. This is like now in the afternoon. It's like I couldn't wake up. I went 2 days straight where I was sleepy all day for 2 days. Felt exhausted, tired. So anyway, as I was editing that video, tired, I'm saying to myself, damn, I sound tired as fuck in this video. I'm like, should I re-record this? I'm like, nah, I'm too tired. I'm talking to myself inside my head saying this shit as I'm editing the video. And I totally fuck up the edits. I forgot to edit a whole chunk of the video. I upload on YouTube. People are commenting, damn, he doesn't look on point. He looks like he's sick or very tired or something, like he's exhausted. And one dude's like, yeah, he even screwed up his editing in this video. And I'm reading the comments. I'm like, the fuck? I go back and I look, I'm like, oh, fuck me. So I had to go into YouTube now because the video's already uploaded and edit out sections.
Oh,
so I ended up fixing the video, but at least 1,500 people watched the video with all the fuck ups in the video. Not fucking, I'm forgetting to edit parts and pieces of it. But I went 2 days where I was like, just totally, I couldn't wake up. I was just asleep. I'd sit down in a chair and I'd pass out right away. It's like I couldn't stay up. Strangest thing. I don't know. Just mentally exhausted. I had a lot of things happen last week. It was just a very horrid week.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yep. But anyways, then during the sleeping, and then afterwards, I find out that I was exposed to COVID, so I might have COVID right now. So then I was thinking to myself, could it have been maybe my symptoms were that I felt very tired and sleepy for 2 days? I have no clue.
Man.
I was exposed 5 days ago. Actually, right now is exactly 5 days. So if I'm exposed, when do you get symptoms? How many days later after exposure? Is it 5 days? I heard it was 5 days.
I thought it could be like any amount of time, like within a 2-week span, maybe, or no?
Is it 2 weeks?
I think it's longer than 5, but I don't know the extent. But I do believe it's longer than 5. But I'm going to tell you this, and I don't want to sit here. Let me do this real quick. David Swearingen, thank you so much for the donation there, sir. He said, it's so nice seeing you boys together again. Well, thank you there, sir. I will say this. Whatever I just caught from whatever it was, the common cold, I'm having a tougher time getting rid of this than what I did when I had COVID back in January. Like now, I feel good. I'm still blowing my nose. Like I still have like that feel to where there's a little something going on. And I'm still, and I know I'm not trying to make folks sick, but I'm still hacking phlegm up. Now, typically when I get colds, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks, I go through the whole symptoms and then I'm done with it. I'm going into my 3rd week now, and I'm still kind of like, it's kind of hard to shake this. I didn't have that problem back in January when I had COVID.
I think what you had is going around, like, because Angela, I think she had the same thing. I had the fucking same thing, and I knew a bunch of other people that got sick with the same thing. It was like from like the neck up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Head cold.
Yeah, it was a bad.
The other funny thing is that when I was in Florida, I had bought something off of Amazon, so I had to return it. So I went to the UPS store. So the box was I went with my cousin because we had to lift the box up, bring it inside, and it was there was people in there ahead of us. So by the time it was our turn, I was up there. The label I printed out, I guess, wasn't good enough, so we had to sit there and wait for them to email. I had to email them the label so they could print that out, but they weren't getting the email right away. Anyway, it's a season for allergies, so I had watery eyes, a couple of sneezes for a few days. So we're inside there waiting, and all of a sudden it just hits me. I start sneezing. I did like 2 or 3 consecutive sneezes, but I covered and turned around. As I did that, I didn't see it, but my cousin did. This lady, she had 8 masks on online. She did a Matrix tumble thing on the ground like this, went down and started hiding in a corner. My cousin was like, what the fuck? And he goes like this. And the only thing I saw was the end where she was bundled up in a corner. And I'm like, he didn't say nothing. He just wanted me to look. I looked and I was like, all right, what the fuck? But then the label thing happened as we went outside. I'm like, dude, what was that about? Dude, when you sneeze, she did some fucking ninja shit tumbles to avoid. Meanwhile, she's on the other side of the fucking UPS store. she could avoid that. I'm sneezing COVID. It was the funniest shit ever, man.
Oh,
I wish I would have caught the whole thing. I only caught her when she was down.
that would have been a good video to
Fucking
see
people,
right there.
man.
I'm the same way. When someone sneezes or coughs in public, like I give them the dirtiest look. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you coughing?"
Well, isn't it
I
kind
get
of
really weird.
Isn't it funny now though? Like when people do certain things like that, because of what everything we've just went through in the past couple of years, everybody is looking all nuts. Like, how
Yep.
dare you do some shit like that or whatever?
We
It's
joke
like,
around. If someone
Yeah.
coughs or something sneezes, we just say COVID. COVID.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it's, wherever we go, we could be in Home Depot or walking around Home Depot, someone's coughing or sneezing. We just say COVID. COVID as we're walking by them.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Everybody. I mean, that's the fucked up thing is that now every sneeze and cough is COVID.
Yep.
Like we never sneezed and coughed 2 years ago.
It's crazy shit, man. I don't know.
Yep.
Is this that Anakin pod system that something about the water or H2O or whatever the fuck they're talking about?
What's the name of it? Because I think I can.
The Escobar?
No.
Pablo?
It says H2O on it?
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Is that
Listen,
Pablo?
That's what I thought. I'm like,
Escobar?
the
You
name.
said Escobar?
Yeah.
Could be. Who knows?
Oh man! Wait a minute. What is that?
It's
I think I
Anakin.
have that coming to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a disposable?
It's a disposable, but it's supposed to be like 30 or 40% water in it or some shit.
Huh.
It's really weird.
Oh, I didn't know it was disposable.
The vape on it is quite interesting.
I don't think I'm gonna do a video on that thing.
Like nasty, interesting, or like
It's-
good, interesting.
Really flavorful, but it's like really smooth. Almost like feels like there's no nicotine in it.
Kind of like Nick Salt.
Smoother than that, actually.
All right, I need to talk to you guys. I need your advice on something. So, see, I'm not really an Apple person, but you know what?
Oh shit.
I'm very close to it. I'm very close to it. I'm ready.
Coming.
I'm like,
Something's happening.
let me just say, I was very ready, and then something weird happened. So, which story do you guys want first? We'll talk about what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
Okay, I'll tell you guys what happened. So, about last year, summertime, my phone, this phone here, got a little symbol that water has been detected inside my.
I think I remember you saying that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So I couldn't charge my phone. I had to do it wireless charging. So anyway, I ended up. I brought it. They changed the what do you call the charge port? They changed it. Put in a new one. Same thing happened again. And not only did that happen, I didn't drop this phone. Listen.
I just heard it.
Yeah, I heard a little rattling there for a second or something.
There's something loose inside the phone, rattling. It's not in the case. I took the case off in the phone. Something's loose in here. So I was like, you know what? I can't deal with this shit again with the fucking phone. I'm like, man. So I went in there and told them, okay, we have to order another port for you. It's take a couple of days to get it. And I'm like, what about the sound? He's like, sounds like something's loose in there. I guess we'll take it apart and see what that is and put it back into place. Whatever it is loose. Whatever's loose in there. And I'm thinking that loose thing, maybe that's what caused the, what do you call it? The port?
Yeah.
And nothing was wet. This did not even hit any water. So if anyone thinks this was water, no. So today, I got up in the morning, grabbed the phone, screwing around. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? The symbol, the water symbol was gone. Now I can charge again. And I get the call today from the people to fix it. So I told the dude, I'm like, dude, the phone fixed itself. He's like, all right, that's possible. I guess it has something to do. He says that it's the software inside here causes that to happen. There's nothing wrong with the port. It's just the software. So I was like, all right. I'm like, the noise. I'm like, yeah. He's like, bring it in. We'll take the phone apart and fix that. So that's what I ended up doing. So when I had gone there originally to put this in, I asked the guy, I'm like, I want to ask you a serious question. I told him. And don't be biased. I don't know what kind of phone you use or whatever. You see all the phones that come in here to be fixed. What phone would you say is the best phone in the market? And he's told me straight up, the iPhone. It's like the iPhone, only thing we ever get with the iPhones in here is to replace glass. Other than that, with the iPhones, they never have those kind of problems. That's what he said to me. So when he said that to me, I walked out of the store and I'm like, all right, I got to go back now to fix this. Thinking, motherfucker, I think I'm going to go trade this thing in and get an iPhone. But then it fixed itself. Now I'm thinking, fuck the iPhone. It fixed itself. So it's crazy. But anyway, Apple related shit there. I know people that say, no, don't do it. Do not get the iPhone. So anyway, AirPods. You guys have your AirPods? You guys have AirPod cases? Can I see it, please? Thank you.
That's
Right there.
That's it right there? Okay. Open it up for me. All right, I'm confused.
What are you confused
So
on?
I got this vape.
Oh shit!
Is that a vape?
Okay. Yeah, it's a vape.
Holy Jesus.
Well, hold up.
Oh god! Don't tell me there's a set of earbuds in it.
It's called the Me Cool. And Me Cool. It's got 2 Me Cool kit, 2 Me Cool pods, and 3 Me Cool. Oh, what's an AirPods case?
That thing that seat is held up, I believe.
Oh shit, I got confused. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the device. Comes with this.
The pods go in. The pods themselves go into the case, right?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, so this is a case that you can put your ear pods in it or your device.
Oh my Jesus.
Well,
Oh, that's what it is. I should have actually further looked into the box.
hold on. Those would be the first version because these look how this is a lot wider.
Yes, yeah, that's why I wanted to see that too. So, all right, so this is a case where you could charge this. So, because I got confused because the thing is they sent me this kit, and I didn't really look at the kit, but they did also send me one separately in a box, and I opened this up and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, how the hell is this supposed to charge? What do you call it? The
AirPod.
AirPods, whatever. It's a separate inside this big box. There's a separate thing. Okay, I got you.
You know what's
All right,
funny? That's like the one
it's
thing
not-
I guess I haven't thought of. I haven't thought for a company to kind of replicate the size of an AirPod case for a pod system. I mean, there's some, but nobody's ever like did this and then stuck a little tip on the top. You know,
Yeah, that's what I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, I know that it's 2 of them. They go in. So I'm looking here. I'm like, how the hell is that supposed to charge them? I'm like, I'm confused here. How is this then going to go inside AirPods and become a vape?
yeah, that.
I didn't get it. It's a case. All right.
I mean, Anakin they got this thing when I first got it. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you vape this thing? I didn't even know where to put my mouth at. Then I realized it's like a cap. I guess it's kind of like a.
Well, and that cap, now I only seen the picture today, but you can take that cap off and it magnetically clicks to the bottom of it.
Oh, I'll be a son of a bitch. Look at that.
And I only seen that because Phil posted a picture of it. I guess that's their latest and greatest.
There's a few devices that cap thing with that, but they're not the first. I've reviewed so many devices that do that with the caps. I think maybe Inikin also has done it before.
I was wondering what those two little dots there on the bottom, they're magnets.
So far, what's the vape like on the Anakin thing?
On this is really good.
But
On the other thing, it's a little strange. It's really
okay,
light.
you say it's really good though, but
This one, yeah.
it's basically just like a pod. So there's a lot of good pod systems out there. So
It's up there with like the Caliburn and the Weenax and stuff like that. It's
okay,
on that level.
okay, because a lot of
These
times,
things are pretty good. The ones I recently did videos on, the Enfix Pro and this Weenax H1, pretty good.
Yeah, the H one's really good.
the only thing about the Weenax that I don't get, it's like they just keep making the same thing over, just in a different size.
Yeah.
It's not like there's really, I don't know.
Well, how different can you make these things, man?
Exactly, exactly. And I guess if you can keep making a different little size of it and you crank a bunch more out and make money off of it, hey, I mean, why stop doing it? But
I
I don't
thought,
know.
am I mistaken that the H1 has different pod?
Different pod.
Yeah, there's different
The new
pods.
pod.
But they got new coils for those.
The H1 is a whole. It's not a replace. It's a replace. The whole pod is a throwaway pod,
Yeah.
but it's a different mouthpiece. This is the H1, and where's the? I have the other one here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's over at the. No, I left that at the table. The what was it? The last one, the K1 SE.
They got the H1, the M1, and the K1. All
Yeah.
released. Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to do this. You remember back in the days when they used to do the blindfold challenge between could you tell if it's Coke or Pepsi? I would love to get like either 5 to 10 of the best pod systems that we know that are out there, blindfold somebody, and don't even let them hold it. Somebody puts it to their mouth, let them take a puff and do 10 of them, and they got to keep rating it as they go down and to see which one is really the best or if they can tell any damn difference at all.
That'd be
Well, I could tell when I'm vaping something. I could tell by the airflow.
On
Remember
some-
the coils. When you're vaping these pods, it's not about, oh, I'm trying to get some sick flavor. Let me vape an MTL pod. You ain't getting no sick flavor on an MTL pod.
you get sick
on.
from it.
You're vaping a pod for your nicotine fix.
Yeah.
For stealth vaping, not to make it obvious, blowing big fat clouds, Ron, you're vaping to stealth vape. That's what I consider it. You're getting your nicotine fix. That's it. So you ain't getting flavor. Me, for these pods, it's all about the airflow. Well, it comes with everything. It's all about the airflow. But for these especially, they're all going to give the same flavor, same damn coils and all these things. It's the airflow.
And the airflow I can detect better on some than others. Like some I've been like very, very impressed on how they've designed it. And it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely some good shit. But some of them, I can only tell the difference by the way that the tip is designed. It's like everything else is the same. It's just the way the tip feels to your mouth, even though that does sound a little bit,
Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. It's the tip.
yeah,
Caliburn, that's all about for me. The top fill,
yeah,
and the power to the coil just feels good.
yeah.
Yep.
Airflow is okay. It's okay. But that's where it comes down to. Flavor is going to be all the same, remember, with these pods. Then you have other pods where you'll get, oh, this airflow and mouth. Oh, I hate the mouthpiece on the Caliburn. Another thing. I didn't like not on the, what do you call it? I get them confused. There's the A and the G, I think it is.
There's a G2, A2.
The A, I like the mouthpiece better than the G.
Yeah.
The G, though, has adjustable airflow and replaceable coils. So, yeah. But anyway, there's also the mouthpiece, and there's also the airflow. So what you want to nail down is to have that perfect MTL airflow. You want the power to the coil to be perfect, and you want that perfect mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And for a bonus, you would also want maybe to have adjustable wattage for that coil to fine tune it. This here, when I put it, has almost all of that. The Enfix, this thing vapes pretty damn good. Has adjustable air and adjustable airflow.
What's kind of
So
funny?
it's got all of it.
What's
this
funny?
thing.
What's funny about that, and it's only because I've just seen you hold it up. I can't tell anything more about it. It looks very similar to the first Infix that came out.
The original Enfix was a bigger device. This thing is like the size of a Caliburn.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a display, and you can adjust the wattage. Has airflow control. Has a decent mouthpiece that's on here. That's pretty good. Now, this has a better mouthpiece, the H1. It has the adjustable power levels. The airflow's killer on this thing. This thing is almost a complete package. I like this pod. The H1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're both good. But I don't know, something about the H1. I think it's the mouthpiece. That's another key thing for me is the mouthpiece. It's got a little bit of a slimmer mouthpiece. It's like the way it's angled. You see that angle?
Mm-hmm.
Then you see this one. This one's more to a cone. This one thins out. So I like those thin, the mouthpiece to be thin. I don't know. Something about the mouth. That's why I like that original Weenax mouthpiece. And I remember too when I did the Weenax, and I told you, dude, you need to get the Weenax. You're gonna like it. And you've been hooked on the Weenax since.
Oh yeah, I mean they're. Yeah, I finally just put them down not too long ago, just kind of messing with some other stuff. But I don't
There's
know.
a celebrity in chat tonight, Dexter Morgan. Thanks for checking out the show.
He died, didn't he?
Big fan of your show, by the way. Thank you.
He died.
He's back. He came back to life. Apparently.
Oh, congrats.
I have no idea who that is. That like the Dexter TV show, dude?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We watched the show, I guess.
Welcome. I'm very honored to have you in this chat. Oh man.
No, Dexter's in New York. Yeah, you're right. I'm in New York too. It is pretty much dead.
So
You know what the funny part is? Everywhere I go now, it's bad. People, they're like, damn, you vaping? It's no good for you, man. And they're telling me this with a cigarette in their mouth.
yeah, I know it's
Oh.
we hit our climax with things, and it's just kind of like it's not that it's like it's just not as big a thing as I guess what it used to be, or maybe I'm looking at it in a different way. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Someone
They
told
really
me, I
did a
forgot
number.
where it was posted at, but apparently the new thing is vaping causes brain cancer because of the flavoring. Apparently,
Meanwhile, nobody has ever gotten brain cancer or died from vaping.
yeah.
But they like to spread their bull crap.
Oh yeah. Well, we know it doesn't stunt your growth, so I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But I don't know. Oh. So, is there anything on the books as of non-pods, or we pod heavy still, and that's what we're still working at?
On my end, I'm pot heavy.
Yeah. I don't really have much for videos. I just have 2 pods. I did the video already for this thing, the DNA pod mod thing from Geek Vape. Not bad. This thing. And two pods. Oh, and the funny part is eLeaf sent me this here. They want me to do a review for this, the iJust D20. So I'm looking at the device. I open it up. I'm like, why does this look so familiar?
It looks very familiar. It looks like a lot of familiar.
Well, it's not even a lot of familiar. It's the iJust D20. So I'm like, let me do a search on YouTube. I reviewed this 2 months ago.
And they didn't even realize it.
So I messaged them. I'm waiting for them to answer back. I think they're on holiday. I don't know when they're coming back. I guess they're all on vacation in China. So I emailed them like, I reviewed this thing. I sent them a link to the video. Like, Is there something different with this I don't know about? It doesn't say V2 or anything. It's the same thing. We'll
New
see.
color.
No, they ain't gonna send me to review a color. That's for somebody else to do. But then I got 2 pods. I have that. What's that one? The Surin drop thing, whatever it's called. Airdrop 3, whatever the hell it's called. I have that and the and that iPhone pod thingy, whatever it's called there. That's all I got. I don't have nothing. But I did get mail while I was away. I want to give a shout out. I don't know if they're watching. I really didn't look. I looked quickly in here, but
Get them cheaters
put the
on.
cheaters
son.
on. I don't know who Jennifer Williams is, but shout out to Jennifer Williams. I guess that's who sent this to me. I don't know how they got my info. I'm still trying to figure this. So I did get some stuff in the mail, and I haven't opened it. This all I did was open. I quickly looked inside here, but it looks like it's from the same company again that Daniel's Carey sent me something from that Twisted Timmy's coils.
Oh, okay.
They sent me more coils, but this time they're in different packaging.
Oh, nice.
Micro aliens.
That's pretty sweet.
So, and I think they're both the same stats. NI80, 2.5 millimeter, 4.5 ohm for a single. So yeah, they sent me more coils. So I'm not sure if it's them sending me the coils, if Daniel's sending me the coils, or if it's this Jennifer person that's the name here sending me the coils. But whatever, people just sending me coils now. So anyway, thank you, whoever you are.
I was seeing if somebody was about to pop up and chat.
But I am using the coils. I did put one of the coils inside the orbit. They're not bad. I actually went inside there perfect. I didn't even have to cut the coil. It's like the leads were perfect to fit inside the arb. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Who's Brendan Schwab or Schwab or whatever the fuck his name is? He was on Joe Rogan saying that vaping was very bad for you.
Oh yeah, Brendan. I know who he is. Well, yeah, of course. That's the way it is. The damage has been done.
Kid Bash
Damage has
just
been
said
done.
Jennifer is his girlfriend, Mike. Whose girlfriend?
Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Whose girlfriend? The Twisted Timmy coil person, I guess. Who? I don't know who sent it to me though. That's what I'm saying. Is it Timmy just sent it on his own, or did someone contact this company to send them to me? That's why that's why I don't understand what's going on here. But anyway, I'm not even sure if they're even watching the show. I'm thinking, or maybe it's one of you guys in the chat. I'm not sure. But anyway, damage is done. Remember, right before COVID, what happened? The deaths, the vaping deaths.
Yeah.
That the pharmaceutical companies told the media, make sure you always call it vaping, no matter what, call it vaping, even though it had nothing to do with vaping nicotine. It was something totally different. So the stigma is there. To this day, people still believe that people have died from vaping e-cigarettes. And we're not talking about it's just a handful. We're talking about half of the country, if not more.
I was under the impression that 90% of the country died and was put into the ground with vaping. So there was only a handful of us running the streets still, but it could have been a lie. I don't know. Dexter Morgan, I mean, you're a celebrity and you're donating. That's awesome. I get like 2 special things, but thank you for the donation. He said, it's been a while. Used to watch all the time. Thanks for all you do. Keep on vaping. $100 on a scratch off today, spreading the wealth. Well, sir, no, I was going to say something funny, but I'll leave it alone. I do appreciate that donation. Thank you there, sir. Yeah. It's not even funny anymore. It used to be funny how the media and the propaganda and all that bullshit used to be out there, and they get people's minds all fucked up. That's why I have literally quit watching any news now. I don't look at anything anymore. I look at my bullshit on YouTube, the channels I'm subscribed to, the shit I like to look at, and that's it. I'm not listening to any other bullshit.
Hey, I'm going to tell you another story. This is how messed up the situation is. Doctors are even telling their patients to quit vaping because it's dangerous. And basically not telling the person, don't smoke. Perfect example. I totally forgot about this. This was just 2 weeks ago. It was right before I left. My plumber. He's like, oh, you still vaping? I was talking to him on the phone. He could hear me. I'm taking a hit. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, dude, I stopped. I had some complications, health complications. And the doctor told me, not related to that, but the doctor put a scare in me and told me how people have died from vaping. You shouldn't vape. It's not good for your health, whatever. So he's like, yeah, but I'm back to smoking cigarettes again. And I'm like, shaking my head. Are you serious? This goes to show you how the doctors, even the pharmaceutical companies, are making the doctors say bullshit about this. Remember, the pharmaceutical companies, you know how much kickbacks they give to doctors to use certain medications? They give them freebies. They get paid from it. It's like they're being sponsored by the pharmaceutical. So they have to say whatever they say to say, or else they get pulled and they ain't getting that medication.
Yeah.
Fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, when I went to the
Screwed up.
ER to have my gallbladder removed, I remember they were asking me if I smoke, and I said, no, I vape. They said, oh, you got to quit vaping. That is not good for you.
Yeah. If you would have told them to smoke, oh, just try and keep it down to a minimum. They'll probably tell you.
Yeah.
Or let me give you a prescription for Marlboro Lights.
Yeah.
Can we bring an ashtray to your room so you don't throw the butts on the floor? Jim Vasquez, thank you for the donation there, sir. He said, vaping is dead where I live. People smoke cigs and weed. Vaping causes depression ads. God bless California.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I've seen all the shit out there, and there's no end to it. But you know what vaping does for some folks? And I was going to say this a few minutes ago, but we got to talk about something else. But you say you maybe don't see a whole lot of people out there vaping, but I was just coming home a little while ago from the pharmacy, and there was an accident that had just happened. And I guess the dude that was in the accident with another vehicle, the vehicle was up a little bit. So two guys run in front of my vehicle, crossing the street, going up to where the other vehicle is at. And I'm kind of slowly looking at the dude, looking at the vehicle, and I look back at the dude just to see if there's like any blood or anything going on. And dude just kind of looks around, yanks out a pod system, and starts going at it because he's probably a tad bit nervous at the moment. So if he was a smoker, he'd probably be puffing away, but I see more and more situations where people are like always pulling a device out, vaping. It's like it's a common thing. It's not dead. I mean, I guess if you listen to us talk sometimes, I think what's going dead is the content you see on YouTube's kind of going dead. It's not the industry that's going dead. It's still out there.
Yeah.
It's just the content you're seeing on YouTube is not there. And this is not where the industry is at on YouTube.
Yep. TJ says, told my doctor I vaped today, and she said, good. Don't go back to smoking because vaping is so much better. There are exceptions, TJ. Remember, look, there's going to be some doctors that have family members that vape, and these family members give the correct information to that specific doctor, for example, and that doctor knows. But then you have the other doctors that don't know, have no clue. They believe what the media says, or they believe what the pharmaceutical company says. You know, that's the way it works.
Yeah. I'm about to pull a mic real quick because I got to do this.
Oh, shit. You put it on the readers.
Yes, sir. So Mick Kerr, thank you for the donation there. We got some of that Aussie money coming in. He says, at Mike Vapes, here in Australia, we even have politicians saying vaping is bad. It's all due to misinformation, yet look at the strides they are making in the UK and New Zealand. That is a very good comment, and it doesn't matter the positivity that you see in different areas of the world. There's agendas out there, and if those agendas are not met, vaping is going to be the demon. So that's just the way it is. Even if we were 100% certain with doctor facts and everything that vaping would not do anything to you at all, anything, it was confirmed, there would still be that propaganda out there stating that vaping is bad for you and that you need to keep smoking. We've always said this, and it's not that it's a secret. It's common sense. Money talks. Money is what rules the world. So,
So I really, me personally, I really don't see a bright future or things changing in the future with vaping.
no.
It has nothing to do with to make a long story short, the doctors, even your politicians, they really don't give two shits about your health. Nobody cares.
No.
Remember that. Nobody cares. They only care about themselves. That's
About
the way
their
it goes. That's the way it is. People only care about themselves. So
you know what?
it's never going to turn around because of big tobacco and pharmaceutical money. That is more important than anything right now.
Well, you can still have the biggest politicians out there pushing for them to get vaping off the market, to be done with it. And it can be the exact people that are behind closed doors sitting there vaping away going, man, this is good shit. But money is more in their mind than actually doing what they're doing. So
Yep.
what's even crazier, I know this came out kind of at a weird time. I think Mark, I don't want to say got dibs on talking about it a bit, but I've seen it myself already. The FDA is ruled against menthol cigarettes. So menthol cigarettes, I guess, is coming off the market.
I'll wait till all the menthol cigarette people, and we know who the majority are, they're going to be pissed.
Well, the FDA...
You're looking over for you caring about me. No, the reason why they're taking that off the market, there's reasons for it. I'm not going to even get into it.
Well,
I don't want to get your channel.
They've already stated it. I mean...
They did.
They did. They stated it in a bulletin saying that more African Americans smoke menthol cigarettes. It's like, why did you have to throw that in there? If you're wanting to get rid of menthol cigarettes, just say, hey, we're trying to get menthol we're doing away with them. Why do you have to throw that extra leg in there on it? So
Now, if I'm running against the Democrats, that's going to be my biggest pitch. I'm bringing menthol back, baby.
Yeah.
I'm bringing menthol back.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This country is so screwed up. This world is so screwed up.
So,
I don't know.
I don't either, man. I don't either. I mean, it's crazy. If you would have asked me 15 years ago, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it. Let's just say if you'd asked me 15 to 20 years ago, if we would be looking at some of the things we're looking at now, I would have told you you're the biggest liar in the world, and we would never be what you're trying to tell me where we're at now, where things are physically at. So,
oh yeah, Jason, I was also a menthol smoker too. So
I never was that, but you know what? I know a lot of Caucasian people that smoke menthol cigarettes, and
I guess I'm African American.
I I don't know how
Why
that
is it
shit
like
goes.
tobacco?
I love the way
Hey.
I can't help myself. They bring race into it, man. It's like, oh my god.
Yep.
Yep.
And they think that this. Shut up. Quiet.
I don't know, man. I don't know where things are going, and
Happy hippie, I'm with you, brother. I'm going to Mars too. Fuck it. And I'm opening up a vape shop in Mars.
there you go. Crazy shit out there in this world, man. But what can you do? What can
That's
you
right,
do?
Douglas. From the waist down.
Oh, shit. So there you go, folks. take it the way you want it. I did get to see part of Mark's new new reign in the YouTube world. Was pretty enjoyable last night. I see you made some phone calls there trying to get breast pumps and tennis shoes and shit like that. So
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I was doing yesterday. I was just all over the place.
it seemed pretty good. I'm certain you'll have a good run with it for a while until
I'm waiting for YouTube to pull me.
I'm wondering if they would pull you for stuff like that, but I don't think they would. There's too much other shit out there that goes on YouTube that they don't do shit against. But I don't know. As long as you're doing it under the Vape and Fagan channel, it's got vape tied to it, so anything can happen at this point. So
Exactly. No
never
matter
know.
what I do, even if I change all the tags and everything, it still falls into the vape.
I did get to see this, and I know this is going to be totally off the charts, but this is kind of shit that interests me, and I just thought it was cool as hell. I hate the situation that happened, but to see the footage as it was happening from the vantage point that you got was something else. So after the show goes off and you're kind of bored, you want to look at something pretty damn wild. I'll put it like that, not say cool. Go over to Reed Timmer's channel. He's like the dude that used to do the tornado. Well, he still does. He does tornado chasing, but he was on like a Discovery Channel, a show that ran for a long time. He was on there, but he's pretty big. If you watch Ryan Hall, you'll see all these guys together and all this shit, but he's been doing it a while. But Andover, Kansas had a tornado rip through town, and Reed put a drone up in the air and was basically right next to it, and you can watch the tornado just ripping the town up.
Holy shit.
And the drone holds so still. He's got a little bit larger drone that can handle that shit, but the image and video quality is like absolutely perfect.
Wow.
And it is a vantage point that not many people have ever got to see with a tornado ripping through a town, and it is pretty
It's on
crazy.
YouTube?
Yes. If you just look up Reed
What?
Timmer's channel, you'll see it on
Reed,
there.
what is it? REED?
Yes.
Now I'm over there.
I gotta look him up. I gotta see this
It
video.
is the wildest thing. Of course, I'm kind of a weather nut. I like shit like that. So I'm still watching Ryan Hall. Even when all these crazy storms are going on in other places, I'll sit there and watch him like communicate with
His
other
channel,
people.
his weather channel is great.
It is blowing up. He's like at 520,000 subscribers, and not but less than 6 months ago, he had like 100-something thousand on there.
Yeah.
That channel is blowing up.
Oh, yeah.
So something else funny about Ryan Hall. So he was doing something again last night with some weather that was going on. I went to the other channel, the Bulls, his old vaping channel that he lets his crew run now. And I went back to his very first video, and it's when he started trying to do a vlog back in 2016. And this is when apparently he's got 2 vape shops. I don't know if he still owns both of them or what the deal is. I don't know how he's connected with all of it still. I'm sure he still owns them. But it was pretty funny to watch him kind of starting off to where he's at now, because he's really come along with his shit. But it's fun to watch some of that shit. But definitely check out that video I'm telling you about. It's pretty nuts. And then even after you watch that, there are a lot of people in pretty good vantage points with cell phones that were getting good video of that particular tornado that happened. And this was just a matter of days ago. There's quite a bit of pretty wild video out there on that particular one. So if you get bored and you like looking at stuff like that, definitely check some of that stuff out. So I don't think there was any loss of life in that one, but if you see what's going on in it, you would swear up and down that somebody might have bit the bullet in that situation.
So he's got
there.
over 1 million views on that video from 3 days ago.
Yes, that thing is very. And the thing is, I guarantee you, I don't know if he sold any of the rights off to that for other people to use, but he's probably made a nice chunk of change off that particular video. So, because I know a lot of weather stations use his video because he communicates with a lot of them. So, but pretty crazy shit there. No, not weed trimmers. It's reed timmers, Neff.
Weed trimmers.
we're not talking about your other boy there, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, I'm kind of like, they've put me back on 7 days a week, so I'm just back in the trenches working every day again. So my mind's kind of glued to that, and I really don't have a whole lot of other news. These guys are who I normally rely on to hear shit, unless I happen to stumble across it on Facebook when I look. But yeah.
Shit, I haven't been on Facebook. I don't even.
Yeah, I haven't done much on there, but I catch something from time to time. But I did just notice, or just kind of found out recently, that a lot of channels have been hit, and I guess there could be more to come. So and to have, what, 5 or 6 all hit at once.
That's never happened, I don't think.
With pretty much bigger guys, you know.
Well, Ambitions got hit maybe a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Andy got hit, I think, like yesterday or day before yesterday. Grim got hit a few days ago, maybe a week ago. And I think today was Jay Hayes, or yesterday was Jay Hayes, and Vic and Matt.
Yeah. So
they're not done yet.
I mean, that's kind of like, there's not too many more big players left. I mean, there's 2 of them sitting here, and then you got a few more scragglers. But I rarely ever see Indoor throw up anything anymore. I'm still subscribed to him, and it's like a rare occasion if something comes up on him anymore. I guess I'm assuming Twisted still does videos, or maybe from time to time, and maybe a handful of
I'm not sure if they've been hit, him or Fruit Loops, or the other guy, the guy that buys all of his views for his videos.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's got hit, but it's...
Indoor just did a video 36 minutes ago.
all right, so he has some
disposables. I think his last video before that was a month ago.
Yeah, so it very sporadic on his end. Is he still getting any views on his shit, or are them just like dropped off?
Let's have a gander.
Be careful.
Yeah, he's still getting views. I mean, well, he's got 500,000 subscribers, and he gets around 5,000 views per video. So if you want to, consider that views, it's up to you.
Big fucking Debbie.
Big Debbie.
So there you go. If you see anybody, I mean, if you don't see me for whatever reason, then that would just be because of a show. If I'm down for a week, you know what happened to me. And then I guess the same with Mark. And then Mike has his outlets to post to people to let people know if something's happened to his channel. So
yeah, we got our backup channels in case anything were to happen.
Definitely, yeah.
We all have one.
So I don't know. But I think we are going to wrap this up. I appreciate everybody joining us this evening. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you next week. Or I don't know. We'll catch you whenever. Well, I'm assuming we'll catch you next week unless they go on a mad tyrant and just start like really leveling shit out. But I don't know. With that being said, we're gonna wrap this up and get out of here. Y'all have a good one. We will catch y'all on the next one. So peace, folks.
Bye.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't have any good music to cut this shit out with, and I say folks are just talking amongst themselves. So, oh well.
Just dug up Jimmy Hoffa. What?
Who just dug up Jimmy Alpha?
I have no idea. This just said in chat.
Damn, Bob just said that they found him on Oak Island. He probably is a